Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Learn with Lakineni. So here I'm going to create a list of solved essays on various concepts of Python. So in this, I'm going to explain various important problems and questions on Python list. So definitely these videos will be helpful for your software industry point of view and also to improve your technical knowledge on Python programming. Definitely you will get more knowledge on these with these short videos. Here I'm doing problem to problem solutions. These solutions definitely will be helpful somewhere in your programming language and in your interview point of view. So in this today I'm going to explain how to write a Python program to interchange the first and last elements in the list. Here I will take one problem and I will give solutions in different ways so that you will have some more exposure to the concepts on Python lists. So Python program to interchange the first and last element in the list. So what is the problem here? The problem is, suppose if we have a list L, if we have a list L is equal to, suppose I have elements 2, 3, 4. Now I want to interchange the first element and last element in the list, and I want to print the list as, after interchanging the first and last element. So the list will be 4, 3, 2. This is my expected output. So this is the input I am giving. This is my expected output. Suppose and the list I have, suppose 10, 20, 30, 40. Now what is your output list? Your output list is equal to, this shall go here and this shall come here. That means I am interchanging the first and last element in the list. So now the output is 40, 20, 30 and 10. So for this we have to write the program. So there are so many ways of writing a program for a logic. So here my logic is to exchange the first and last elements. You can use different methods in order to solve this problem. So here I will explain 2 to 3 methods in solving this example. So please watch carefully the video so that you will understand what is the problem and how to solve the problem. Here I am writing one method using functions. So how I am writing? Suppose here I am defining a function interchange. Just I am writing my own function here, interchange list. Here I am passing list. Here I am passing a list. Here I am writing a function. For the function I am passing a list. So here I am seeing the size is equal to length of list. Now here what I am doing is, here I am taking a temporary variable temp is equal to, simply I am taking list of 0 into temp, and in the list of 0 index, I am placing list of size minus 1. Why? Because always the last index will be size minus 1. Again, list of size minus 1, that means last element, size minus 1 is equal to temp. Now I am returning return list. Here the definition of function is completed. Here I have taken a list is equal to 20, 30, 40 and 50. Now I am calling, here I am printing, before printing I am calling the function interchange list. The name of the function is interchange list. So while calling the function, I am passing the list as a parameter. List as a parameter. So if you execute this program, first of all, I will print my original list. After that, I will print the interchange list. Now you can see what is my original list. My original list is 20, 30, 40, 50. After interchanging, 50 will come here and 20 will come here. So the elements are interchanging. Once you check the logic, here I am not going to explain only the code. Here I will trace out the code. So your program will start here. So what is the program? Here you have taken list is equal to 20, 30, 40 and 50. So now here you are printing the list. So this list is printed. After that you are trying to print something. Before printing something, you have called a predefined function or predefined function. So what is the predefined function? Interchange list. That is the function you have defined. So while calling the function, you are passing a parameter, that is a list. You are passing the list as a parameter. See here I wrote the definition of the function. Def interchange list. So what you are passing? You are passing a list. So here the list will be saved in this variable list. So now what is list here? List is equal to 20, 30, 40 and 50. The list is equal to 20, 30, 40, 50. Now what I am in this code, what I am writing, size is equal to length of L, length of list. So length of list is equal, here there are 4 elements, so you will get immediately the size as 4. Now you are simply keeping list of 0. List of 0 means the element at index 0 we are storing in temp. Temp is equal to list of 0. What is list of 0? 20. 20 is stored in temp. So what is the next one? List of 0 is equal to list of size minus 1. What is size? 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. What is the element at index 3? The element, this is a 0, 1, 2, 3. The element at index 3 is 50. Now that 50 I am storing in list of 0. That means this 20 will be replaced with the value 50. Why? Because list is mutable. That means you can change the elements at a particular position. That means elements can be changed. This property is called as mutability. Lists are mutable. Again, what is the next line? Size of list of size minus 1. What is size minus 1? List of 3. In list of 3, what you are keeping? Temp. What is temp? The value of temp is 20. So list of 3 is equal to, that means the element at index 3 in the list is changed to 20. Now this is 20. So now the elements are swapped. Now what you are returning? You are returning the list. That means this list you are passing. So now that list you want to print here. So whenever this function is returning a list, that list you are passing, you are printing. So here 50 comes here 20 comes here. So this is the one way of swapping the first element and the last element. This is the first method. Again, now I am writing another method. Here I am writing def suppose swap list. Here I am writing a function. The name of the function is swap list. Here I am passing the 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 list. So what I am doing of passing the list of 0, that means the element at index 1, comma, the element at index minus 1. So you can have the elements from left, you can have indexing positive index from 0 to n minus 1. You can have the negative index is from minus 1 to minus n, where n is the length of the list. So here list of the element at index 0 comma the element at index minus 1, that means the last element, is equal to list of the element at minus 1 and list of element at index 0. Now I am return, you just return the list. Now here I have taken a list L is equal to, here I have taken list L is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. Let us suppose. Now print, before printing I am calling a function called swap list. That is a user defined function. So what I am passing? I am passing a list. Now we execute this. So now suppose before that you just write print the original list, print L. Now you can see the exchange. So this is the very simplest way of writing the code. Here what I have done, so here I have taken a list L, and just for viewing purpose I have printed the list L. Now I have, before printing I have called a function called swap list. So how I am calling? By passing a parameter. What is the parameter? List. Now L, here L you are passing to this list. Now that list becomes 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Now what you have done? You can in Python you have a one concept called as, you can assign multiple values in a multiple variables in a single line of statement. So list of 0. Here what I am saying? List of 0. That means the element at index 0. In the same manner, the element at index minus 1. So minus 1 means here 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So this is positive indexing. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is positive indexing. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. This is negative indexing. Either you can use the positive indexing or you can use the negative indexing. So both you can use in list. Suppose if you write, so either you can use positive indexing or negative indexing. So what I am giving? List of minus 1. That means the element at index minus 1 I am storing in list of 0. Again the list of 0, that means the element at index 0 I am storing in element at index minus 1. That means here I am storing list of minus 1. Minus 1 indicates 50. That means at index 0, I am storing 50. Here list of minus 1. Minus 1 means 50. In 50, what I am saving? List of 0. So what is list of 0? 10. 10 I am storing here. So here 50 is replaced here and 10 is replaced here. So like that, with a simple statement, I am exchanging the values of list. So after exchanging, you are just simply sending the list. So here the elements are printed. So here this is the original list and this is the swapped list. What elements I have swapped? I have swapped the first and the last element. So this is another method of exchanging the elements in the given list. So here is another method of swapping the first and last element. So as I already said, here I have taken a list L. Now here I am printing the list L. Before swapping, I am printing the list L, and after swapping, I want to print another list. So before printing, you are calling the function swap list. Now you are going to the particular function. How you are calling? By passing a parameter call list. So here the list L you are passing to the list. So here list is equal to, how many elements are there? 10, 20, 30, 40. So 0, 1, 2, 3. These are the indexes. Negative index 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. So here I wrote a small logic. Here I have used called as packing and unpacking concept. Here get is equal to, here I wrote a code, get is equal to list of 1, comma, list of 0. First you check what is list of, here the list of, here I have to write, here I have to write list of minus 1. Here I have to write list of minus 1. You can see, here you have to write the list of minus 1. What is the element at index minus 1? 40. Comma, what is the element at index 0? 10. Now you are going to store two values in a single variable called get. So whenever you want to store two values into a single variable, this is called as packing. This is called as packing. This is called as tuple packing. So now these two elements becomes a pack that is called as a tuple. This is called as a tuple. So now if you want to store more than one value in a single variable, now those values will be stored in the form of a tuple. That means you are packing the elements in the form of a tuple. Here you can see, so after that I wrote list of 0 and list of minus 1. That means here list of 0, comma, list of minus 1 is equal to get. So how many values are there in the get? 40 and 10. So this 40 will go to the element at index 0. This 10 will go to the element at index minus 1. So that means the elements are swapped. Now this becomes 40, this becomes 10. So after with this line the elements are swapped. With this line you are getting the required elements, and here you have swapped. In this line you have swapped. Here you have swapped. So after swapping, simply you are returning the list. This list here you are printing. So after swapping, before swapping, these are the elements. After swapping, 40 comes here, of 10 comes here. Okay. So this is another way of swapping the first and last element using tuple packing and unpacking concept. So suppose if you see, just I am giving some introduction about what is the packing. A is equal to 1, 2, 3. A is equal to 1, 2, 3. Suppose if you print A, you can see A, B, C values are packed together in the form of a tuple. Suppose if you print A, if you want to know the type of A, so it is giving the tuple. Now if you want to collect the values from A, you just write B, C, D is equal to A. I am writing. Now if you print B, C, D, you can see 1, 2, 3 values are printed. That means unpacked. Those values are unpacked. So this is the concept of packing and unpacking. This concept I have used in swapping the first and last element in the given list. If we see another approach, here I have taken again the name of the list is, here I have defined a function swap list. Here I have taken a list, and before swapping I am printing the list to see the original list. Now I am calling the function swap list by passing the parameter L. L is a list. Here list. So what are the values of list? List is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40. Here first of all first is equal to, here I am writing first is equal to list.pop, pop of 0. If you write simply pop, the last element will be removed. If you write pop with index, the particular index will be removed and it will be returned. So here you want to pop the first element at index 0, that means first element. This 10 will be popped and that will be stored in 10, stored in first. That means list dot pop of 0. Here another one is last is equal to simply list dot pop of -1. -1 means this is already it is removed. Now the elements are 0, 1, 2. If you come from back side, -1, -2, -3. So now you are popping that element and you are storing that element in last. How you are popping? List dot pop of -1. Now the first is equal to, that means we have we have taken the first value in a variable called first and the last value in a variable called last. Now after popping, that means you have removed the element. You have removed two elements from the list. Now what is the list size? This is 20 and 30. Now I want to insert this last in the first position. Now I want to insert this first in the last position. Suppose how can I insert a particular element in the list at a particular index? Suppose if you want to insert this 40 at a particular index in the list, where I want to insert? I want to insert at index 0. At index 0. So then here I am inserting list dot insert method, insert at index 0. What at index 0, which element you want to insert? The last element. So what is the last element? 40. 40 you want to insert. That means this 40 was inserted here. And the remaining elements are will shift to the right side. And where you want to insert this 10? You want to insert at the end. So how can you insert an element at the end? By using append method. So list dot append first. What is first? 10. 10 will be appended at the last of the list. Now the elements are swapped. Now you are returning the list. Here I am printing the list. So this is the list before swapping. This is the list after swapping. So this is the another way of swapping the first and last elements of the list. Okay, here I have taken only one problem, but I am trying to give more knowledge on the programming so that you will get different exposures. That's why I have explained the same problem in different ways, so that definitely different logics will be useful in different situations in your real-time problem solving, so that it will give more technical knowledge for your interview point of view. I hope you all understand these four methods of solving the given problem of interchanging the first and last elements in the list. So I hope you understand my video. If you really like my video, please subscribe to my channel Learn with Lakineni. Please subscribe, like it, share it, comment it. So it will be useful for your interview point of view, and we will do more number of videos and more number of technical concept videos for your interview point of view, so that you will be benefited. So please support by subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting our channel Learn with Lakineni. Thank you one and all for watching my video. It's Prasanna Kumar Lakineni. Thank you.